You know what's strange? The same sunshine that makes one person feel alive can make someone else feel trapped. While everyone is posting beach photos, planning vacations, and saying, "It's such a beautiful day," there's another group quietly wishing summer would end as fast as possible. And no, they're not just being dramatic. Their brains might actually experience summer very differently. But the reason has almost nothing to do with the weather itself. Imagine this. It's a hot afternoon. Your phone says it's only 2 p.m., but it feels like the day has already lasted forever. Your clothes stick to your skin, the air feels heavy. People keep saying, "Go outside, enjoy the sun." But all you want is a cool room, a fan, and for everyone to stop asking why you're not excited. If you've ever felt that way, you're definitely not alone. Here's something interesting. We often hear about people getting sad during winter. It's so common that most people know about it. But very few people realize that some people actually struggle more during summer. For them, longer days don't feel freeing. They feel exhausting. And that changes everything. See, your brain is constantly trying to keep your body balanced. When temperatures rise too much, your body works overtime. Your heart pumps harder, you sweat more, you lose water faster. Even small daily tasks suddenly require more effort. Now, imagine your brain dealing with all of that while also trying to stay patient, focused, and emotionally stable. No wonder little things start feeling much bigger. Ever noticed how tiny annoyances become unbearable when you're overheating? Someone chewing loudly, traffic that isn't moving, your internet slowing down. Normally, you'd ignore it. In summer, it suddenly feels personal. That's because heat quietly lowers our tolerance for discomfort. Your brain has less energy left for emotional control. It's like trying to solve a difficult puzzle while carrying a heavy backpack. The puzzle didn't get harder, you're just more exhausted. But temperature is only part of the story. Here's the twist most people never think about. Summer also comes with invisible social pressure. Think about the messages we're surrounded by. This is the happiest season. Go make memories. Travel. Have fun. Be outside. It sounds positive until you don't feel like doing any of it. Then those same messages can make you wonder, what's wrong with me? Maybe you're an introvert who recharges in quiet places. Maybe crowded beaches feel overwhelming instead of relaxing. Maybe loud family gatherings drain you instead of filling you with energy. Yet everywhere you look, people seem to be having the best time of their lives. Or at least, that's what social media wants you to believe. Suddenly, you're not just uncomfortable because of the heat, you're uncomfortable because you feel different. And feeling different is surprisingly exhausting. There's another reason many people secretly dislike summer: sleep. Or more accurately, the lack of it. Longer daylight can confuse your body's natural clock. Warm nights make it harder to fall asleep. You wake up feeling like you barely rested. Then, the next day, you're expected to smile through another hot afternoon. After several days, your patience starts disappearing. Your motivation drops. Even conversations require extra effort. You might blame yourself, but sometimes the real problem started the night before. Here's a funny example. Have you ever walked into an air-conditioned grocery store during summer and suddenly felt happier for absolutely no reason? You weren't buying happiness, you were borrowing relief. Your brain instantly noticed the drop in temperature and relaxed. It's amazing how quickly our emotions can change when our environment changes. Now here's something even more surprising. Some people don't hate summer. They hate losing control. Summer changes routines. School schedules disappear, vacations interrupt habits, friends become busy, workplaces feel different, daily life becomes unpredictable. For people who feel safest with structure, that can create quiet anxiety, not because anything bad happened, but because their usual rhythm disappeared. The human brain loves knowing what comes next. Take that away, and even small uncertainties start feeling bigger than they really are. Then there's the body image factor. Summer means lighter clothes, swimming pools, photos, more people outside. For someone who already feels insecure about their appearance, this season can feel like months of unwanted attention. Even a simple invitation to the beach can create hours of overthinking. Everyone else hears, "Let's go have fun." Their brain hears, "People are going to judge me." That's an incredibly different experience. And here's the part people rarely talk about: childhood memories. Our brains quietly connect seasons with experiences. Maybe your worst family arguments always happened during summer vacations. Maybe every summer meant loneliness because friends were away. Maybe you spent your childhood stuck inside while everyone else played. Years later, you may not consciously remember those moments, but your brain remembers the feeling. Sometimes we think we're reacting to today's weather when we're actually reacting to yesterday's memories. Memory is strange like that. It whispers instead of shouting. Now let's flip the perspective for a second. Think about winter lovers. They often describe rain, cold evenings, blankets, books, coffee, silence. Not because those things are objectively better, but because those environments match how their minds naturally feel calm. Some people bloom in sunlight, others bloom in shade. Neither is wrong. Our personalities interact with our surroundings in ways we don't always notice. And that's why telling someone, just enjoy summer, rarely works. It's like telling someone who hates spicy food to just enjoy the heat. The experience inside their brain is completely different. Here's something worth remembering. Liking or disliking a season doesn't define your personality. It doesn't mean you're negative. It doesn't mean you're broken. It simply means your brain responds differently to certain environments, memories, expectations, and physical sensations. And honestly, that's what psychology teaches us over and over again. Two people can live through the exact same day. One calls it paradise. The other counts the hours until sunset. Neither one is lying. They're just experiencing different realities through different minds. So if you've ever wondered why summer feels heavy while everyone else seems excited, maybe the answer isn't that you're strange. Maybe you've been comparing your inner experience to everyone else's highlight reel. And that's a comparison no one can ever win. The next time someone says, "How could anyone hate summer?" just remember this. People don't experience seasons. They experience the stories, memories, emotions, and biology those seasons awaken inside them. And sometimes, the hottest days reveal the deepest truths about the human mind.